What's going on, guys? My name is Crash, and in today's video we are gonna be doing kind of a follow-up to the previous video in this channel. But actually I felt that it was necessary to do this video because lately I have been seeing a lot of people on YouTube and other content creators saying about the slasher team, saying that it's the best team and that it's unbeatable, that no team can beat this team, that Oden and Roger are broken, which kind of are, but they're saying like that the slasher team is just like GG, you put it, and then unless you're going against another slasher team, then you pretty much have a guaranteed win. And I really don't like this idea. For me, PvP, it's like every team has its counter, and maybe the counter to one of the best teams will actually not get any wins against a different team. But it's not about making a team that's able to beat every team. It's about making a team to beat a particular team. So this way, if you have a particular team to go up against every kind of team, by experience you can actually get wins every time, but not with the same team. I think that's what Pyro Rumble is about. It's not about using always the same team and then like trying to get the 100% win rate. Like it doesn't work like that, you know. So every unit has its things, every team has its strengths, and every team has its weaknesses. And the slasher team has a very big weakness, which is they don't have any defense at the after the first 30 seconds and after the defense from Doflamingo has expired. So I'm gonna be doing a showcase of different teams actually. Like I'm gonna be doing 2 matches for every team. I'm gonna be showcasing 3 teams in this video. They are all different variations of the rainbow team, because in my previous video I actually showcased this rainbow team, which is actually kind of a slasher team with Rayleigh in it. So people could say like, oh, it's actually kind of a slasher team, but with Rayleigh on it. But I'm gonna be showcasing again this team at the end, but hey guys, Scotch from the future here. In here I said that I would be doing 2 matches for 3 teams. At the end I decided not to showcase again this team because the video was getting already too long, and I wanted to put some footage of the 2 teams that I showcase in this video beating the slashers in speed mode. So I ended up not putting any more showcase of this team, because this team actually I showcased in my previous video. You have the link here on top if you want to check it out, but without further ado, let's go on with the video. First, I want to do other variations of the rainbow team. For example, this team is it's a rainbow team, kind of free spirit. It has Kung Fu Luffy and Strong World Ace, and it's really strong. I have been testing it. I have put 2 random units at the end because they can be pretty helpful in the niche situation in which at the end of the match you have 2 good units and then the enemy team has 2 good units. If you have these bait units, they are eating hits and helping your units not get delayed as much. So but that's just a niche situation. I think this is a very strong team. And it's a variation of the rainbow team, because in the showcase of this team I was saying like, oh, you can replace Kizaru is a free spot, and I'm gonna be showing exactly that. And I was saying like Oden might be a free spot too. So in this case you see that I have replaced them both. So I'm gonna be doing using this team, and then if you have the luck of having both Roger and Oden, you can try also this team, but instead of Kizaru, for example, if you don't have Kizaru, you can put either Kung Fu Luffy or Strong World Ace there, and so replace one of these units with Oden, and I think that's gonna be working quite fine, and I'm gonna be testing that too. But now we will start with the showcase of this other rainbow team. So just I thought that it was necessary to do that because I really do not agree with the statement that the slasher team is unbeatable, and I do not even think that the slasher team is the best team on global right now. Like, as you would have guessed with the title of my previous video, that you have the link right here on top. I think the rainbow team is the best team. But when I say the rainbow team, it's including all the variations of the rainbow team because it has a lot of free spots and everything. So here we find a slasher team. We have Roger, which is okay. I'm gonna be going up against the first slasher teams that I find. So like yes, please do not say like, oh, you just won because they are under leveled. um, in some particular case it might be so, but I'm just going up against every slasher team that I find. So some will be completely maxed, some will be fairly maxed. I'm not going up against an under leveled slasher team. Like if the passives are not maxed, I'm not going up against them. And if the specials are level 6 or something like this, no, level 7 is the minimum. So but apart from these matches that I'm gonna be doing kind of live, let's say, at the end of the video I'm gonna be putting some more footage of this team beating the slasher team that I have done previously, so that you will be seeing that it really works and it's not just that I was lucky in these clips. So yes, as you can see, Rayleigh took more damage, which is very good. We have the defense. Then we have Oden doing a lot of damage. We just have now the Roger and Law to tank, and we will be set. It's a shame because now two of our good units die at the same time, but now PP Whitebeard will come in max, and they will have absolutely no defense, and absolutely zero defense with that, and they get a lot of defense down from Roger. Now, when PP Whitebeard activates the special, which is gonna be the next time that he attacks, he's actually gonna be probably wiping the whole enemy board if he targets everyone. So that's gonna be a very good thing. So yes, Kizaru is activating. Rayleigh is dead, it's okay. That's why it's useful to have these bait units, because now we have a health cut here, but now look, they have -5 defense, and let's see, okay, they lost the -5, but they are getting it again, -5 defense, and now this is gonna be a wipeout of 3 units, and now we have just 2 units to kill, and it's actually kind of nice. So you'll be seeing probably, let's see if some of our units attack. Okay, that's unlucky. Well, we don't care about this bait unit, so it's okay. Okay, PP Whitebeard activates. It's okay. And now when our Roger activates, we will kill Roger and Doflamingo. This has been a very weird match. Normally it doesn't go this way, like you will be seeing in the other clips, but now it's just 3 units against 1. This was kind of a weird match, so I will be showing you guys another match with this team. Another thing I want to mention is, and we still had the PP Whitebeard special again, so that's very good. Another thing to mention with this current block is that I'm finding it very hard to find actually slasher teams. Like I'm scrolling a lot. I don't know if it's just me or like there's a lot of weird teams in the defense teams now. Like if I were just jamming to get to the top rankings, it would be really easy because there's a lot of really weird looking teams. I don't know if people are trying to counter the slashers, which is actually a good thing, but and yeah, by the way, I'm gonna go against this slasher team. Like with Shank's crew, I have tested this team and it completely works. So, but this is like the one that's the most fast. So it's the most interesting one to go up against. Okay, we have a level 8 special Roger and level 8. So that's a little bit more leveled up of a team. So, but we'll be going up against them. So let's see. We have here the okay. by the way, I failed to mention that like it's really good this team because we have more speed than them, and not only we have more speed buff than them, our units are very speedy. So except for Rayleigh and Shanks crew, but the thing is that Kung Fu Luffy, Roger, and Ace are actually faster than any unit in their team. So that's really good, and the Rayleigh is quite up there. So and the thing is, Shanks crew has a similar speed than them. So that's the thing. Like if you manage to get a lot of speed, you're actually kind of delaying their attacks because they are not attacking as frequently. So we have the defense up from Rayleigh, but the defense down from Roger. So that kind of compensates. We're taking Kung Fu Luffy is actually taking a surprising amount of damage, but it's actually okay. So it's a shame that neither Kung Fu Luffy or Stronghold Ace attacked. Like their special charge right after they attacked. That's a bit of yikes. So, but well, we have some fixed damage coming in. It's Roger might die, but he actually already activated the special, so that's okay. And now Kung Fu Luffy died, but now we have a PP Whitebeard coming in, and that's gonna be quite good. Now we will have to tank the Roger, the Oden special, sorry. Some of our units might die. Yes, 2 of our units die. We have to bait units to make our team a little bit faster, because because our important units will not get hit that much. But you see, like a lot of like 3 units and 3 important units are down, and now PP Whitebeard finishes the match. So, and even if they had a PP Whitebeard on the bench here, it would be just PP Whitebeard alone, so it wouldn't have really mattered. I'm actually find it quite surprising that it's really good to put these useless units at the end, because now I have a 5-man team, you know? Well, 2 girls, but that's actually helping me a lot, because if I only had 3 units now left, probably I wouldn't have activated the specials so quickly, and maybe one of their specials would have activated again. So that's the thing that I really recommend, because it's one of the first times that I'm using it, and I find it quite surprising the way that it works. But now we have done 2 matches with this particular team. I'm gonna be putting for you guys some clips at the end of this video showcasing this exact team. But now I want to showcase a different team. It's basically the exact same team as this one, but replacing Kizaru for Stronghold Ace, because basically Kizaru is just there for the speed, very high speed. And actually, as you can see, Stronghold Ace is giving speed to Free Spirit, and all our units are Free Spirit except for Rayleigh. Sorry, except for Shanks crew. So that's gonna be a very good team. So we'll see what we can find. So I managed to find the Slasher team. Here we have a very pretty leveled up Slasher team. And I have been testing this particular team. And doesn't work as well as the other 2. I think Stronghold Ace should be replaced for Kung Fu Luffy, but I'm gonna be giving it a try. Like I was trying before making this video with this team, and sometimes I lost. So it's not don't go in these matches expecting it's a guaranteed win. It's just like in average, the Slasher team beats, the Rainbow team beats the Slasher team most of the times. And a lot of the times, as you have seen in this video, it goes to a very late game match with a very few units. But if things actually work correctly for the Rainbow team, their units are dead. Because if the Rainbow team is planned to tank the enemy special, so if, for example, Oden activates his special when Rayleigh is under 60% and 30 seconds of the match have passed, then that's okay. And the same with Doflamingo. If that happens, then you're pretty much settled, because yes, as you can see, we're having quite a bit of, we're being quite unlucky here, because Oden is almost dead, but now it doesn't really matter because he will be activating, and this is actually one of the scenarios in which this worked perfectly fine for the rainbow team. Yes, this is just GG. You see, like this is the problem with Roger and Oden. If it works amazingly. If it doesn't, you might be struggling. That's why I think this team is more reliable than the slasher team, because if in the slasher team things do not go as planned, like if, for example, Oden activates before Roger, then if you start to enter into a late game, you might be quite a bit in danger. But with this team, like as you can see, Rayleigh is over the 60%. So at level 5 defense to the already really high defense that we had, and that's quite a lot. So just it's just so that you can see that this team is actually really good. And now I'm gonna be doing one last match, but now I will be trying this combination. I will be replacing Stronghold Ace for Kung Fu Luffy. I think that's gonna be working perfectly, and we'll be seeing how it goes, because the thing is, Stronghold Ace has really low defense, so he's always taking a lot of damage, and Kung Fu Luffy has a much higher, not much higher, but a higher defense stat, so that will be working quite good. So we'll be seeing how it goes. I'm gonna find the last slasher team. So I managed to find the last slasher team that we're gonna be facing against. It's not as leveled up as some of the slasher teams that we have gone up against. They are like max passive, obviously, and then level 7 specials, which is okay, and they have Otama in the bench. I would say, like, if you are planning on attacking the slasher teams when you find them on a defense team, is actually it can actually be quite good to not go against the ones that have PP Whitebeard. I have done it, and you get the win, but it's actually more risky. So if there's an Otama, it's a much easier match, because the thing is, if in a lot of the videos it happened, for example in the previous match that we did, it happened like you wipe the whole enemy team at the same time, and then if there's a PP Whitebeard or not, it doesn't really matter, because he's just one unit alone. But if, for example, Kizaru or Oden die early, and then PP Whitebeard comes in half max and something like this, and there's a lot of units surrounding him, that's really scary, because it will mean that he's gonna most likely be activating his special, and you don't really want that. So yeah, now yes, we got some defense down, and then some defense up from Rayleigh, and now we are giving defense down to the enemy team. So now their Kizaru will activate, and we have the defense from Shanks Crew, so that's fine. And now our specials will be active. Oh, we have the Oden special to tank. Maybe Kung Fu Luffy is dead, probably. Yeah, but we have a PP Whitebeard max coming in, so no problem whatsoever. So a lot of the time this team is really safe. Sometimes it can lose if things do not really work, but it's just to show you guys in average that it's really amazing. And now PP Whitebeard is gonna activate his special, and poor Otama, you will be seeing the power of PP Whitebeard. So boom, fully maxed XP, down to 0. Like, she didn't die because of like really a few amounts of HP. So yeah, that's what I wanted to do in this video, showcase this rainbow team and all the different variations that you can get with the rainbow team. I actually wanted to do this video to further remark my thoughts on the rainbow team and the slasher team, because I do not really think that the slasher team is unbeatable, and I do not really think that even the slasher team is the best in global. I don't really believe in things like the best team, because you can always find counters to that, even to this rainbow team. if the good thing about the rainbow team is that as you have 2 free slots, you can counter the specific rainbow team that you are going up against. So but the other and last reason that I wanted to do this video is because actually I'm seeing this rainbow team nowhere in YouTube. Like people don't know this team exists or this variation of 3 units exists, and I find it really weird because when the first time I saw Roger, I was like, damn, Roger is actually what the rainbow team needed. That's the first thing I thought. Not the slasher team or anything. Like that's the first thing I thought. Like this defense 3 at the start is what Shanks crew and Rayleigh needed. And apart, the debuff is amazing, so it works perfectly well with PP Whitebeard or Luffy Sanji or units like this. The rainbow team just uses it, and as you can see in some matches I was using Oden because the combination of Roger and Oden is obviously really good, but you can just not use Oden and use Luffy Sanji when they come in, or you can use Stronghold Ace and Kung Fu Luffy as I did in the first matches of this video, or you can use I don't know, like Kizaru. So you have a lot of options, and it's really good to test it. And you can always put PP Whitebeard at the starting team. I like to keep him safe, but you can always try it. Like put PP Whitebeard at the starting team, and then when Luffy Sanji come in, put Luffy Sanji there. And I think that's gonna be a very, very strong team. But it's dangerous. If PP Whitebeard dies, then you might be in trouble. But then again, you can have a Calgar and Nolan at the end, and just it helps you. So I think this team will see a lot of future, and I wanted to make this video again. I have repeated it a lot of times, but I wanted to make this video to remind people that this team is right there. Like you know this meme of oh, there's not a better team than the slasher team, and the rainbow team is just there. Like I'm literally right here. So that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comment section down below if you have tried some combination of this rainbow team, and because I have tried a lot of combination of the rainbow team and some work better than others. You could put B3 Katakuri to debuff the units, but like you can do a lot of stuff with this team, and that's what I love about it, because it represents what PvP is, which is team building for a specific team and not for all the teams at the same time. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.